Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the session. Today we will be learning about brand management. In the brand management, we will be discussing about one of the topic called as trends in brand management. In the past, we use televisions and radios to popularize the brands, but now the manufacturer use email marketing, social networking, advertising through social networking, and many other medias, and they already focused on content marketing. They also focus on mobile advertising. In this way, there are any number of techniques which are adopted by today's brand managers in order to popularize their brands. In this class, we will see about certain popularized techniques adopted by the brand manager in order to popularize the brands, in order to increase the market share, in order to increase the profitability of the company. Now I'll be sharing you the screen which clearly indicate there is trends which are observed according to me regarding the brand management and its ways and means to improve its performance. Today's topic is emerging trends in brand management. First and the foremost is personalize the brand. How do you personalize the brands? Customers must not be treated as commodities. Customers are treated as people, that is valuable assets of the organization. And the second thing that they have to notice is there must be strong relations developed with the customers. This relationship makes the brand grow profitably, increase the market share in a small interval of time. You went to a retailer, the retailer criticized you, insulted you for not waiting for a long period. That is, there is a huge amount of delay period. The next time, can I expect you to go to the same retailer along with your family to purchase on a specific occasion in large quantities? No, certainly not. The reason is there are some dissatisfaction elements of the brand that forced you to cut off the relationship with the product or with the retail brand. In the same way, every brand maintains some sort of relationship. It has some customer pulse, and there is some sort of relationship maintained with them. And there is also personalized experience. You purchased the product and came back. All of a sudden, you find a message thanking that the shop has a make a note that you have purchased that brand, and it has left a message, thanks for shopping with that particular retailer. Second one is use chatbots. Chatbots, in the sense, these are the means for taking the feedback from the customers. Through these chatbots, the companies interact with the customers. They feel that these chatbots are a platform to expose the grievances of the customers and try to rectify them. Pay attention to online communities. Here, online community in the sense, a branded community in the sense, these are the online platforms which are present to popularize the brands, to increase the sale of the brands. One of the online communities that we have is the social networking, which builds everlasting relationship with the brand. Second one is, there are also certain forums or platforms through which what happens is a brand manager speaks regarding the issues to be discussed, that is unique elements of the brand, and the same way the customer express their opinion. Next, third one is the brands also talk regarding the difference between them and the commodities. Fourth thing that we notice now is customer experiences and its linkage with the brand loyalty. Brand loyalty will be increased only when the customer feels that they are gifted to purchase the brand. It means that if the customer experience is good, if the customer feedback is good, automatically the branding will progress and brand loyalty will increase. First point, every brand manager should track the online orders, They must see who are the loyal customers. They must take all the brand, all the steps in order to increase the brand loyalty. This brand loyalty can be increased only when the orders are tracked. A person who have frequently purchased must be given the reward points so that he will be benefited to the maximum extent. Next point is to create the customer loyalty. Loyalty can be created in one way, that is through satisfaction of the customer, and customer gets satisfied only when he gets a better experience. Third point is giving perks or gifts, not to all but not to none. So gifts who are eligible, the customer who are eligible must be given a certain amount of incentive or gifts. Eligibility in a sense not of caste or creed, but eligibility in the sense the degree of loyalty that he has. Have a social conscience. The brand manager must have a social conscience in the sense they must care the environment, they must be friendly to the environment, they must be eco-conscious. For example, Nokia has used recycle bins in front of the stores in order to collect the useless mobiles. Next, first and the foremost regarding the social conscience is it depends upon the belief of the companies. Some companies believe that if these companies care for the society that is customers care for them. Second point is they must care the environment. How do they care the environment? They care the environment through one way, that is to increase the diversity of produce, to cater to the needs and wants of different communities of people, to make the customers participate in the decision making, and to provide opportunities to the customers. Along with this, there is one company called as IKEA. What it has done is it has used water reusage stores, and solar panels in its stores. Next, it also uses 100% renewable source of energy so that its product it feels that it is socially inclusive. Social, it has a social conscience, and it also feels that since it is exhibited, the customers care for them also by purchasing and by increasing their profitability. Mobile and email marketing. This has become a popularized word. It doesn't cost much. Lakhs and rupees or lakhs of rupees are spent through advertisement nowadays, but through mobile and email marketing, this expenditure will drastically come down, and this will become a watchword to all the people because there is no person in the world who does not have a mobile. Use influencer marketing. Nowadays, what we call it as influencer marketing is a buzzword. Means they do all the steps in order to persuade the customers, in order to motivate the customer, in order to influence the customers. Because if one customer is influenced completely, he will be acting as a referral to hundreds of people who are present outside. Next one is display advertising. Display advertising means there are two types of displays usually, rack display and window display. Window display pulls the passerby into the retailer, and rack display is a display of merchandise within a store. Here, low click through rate in the sense there must be pouring of large number of new users into the store. The traffic must be increased, and each customer must have a real-time inquiries, and each retailer must have a real-time inquiries. That is, they must increase the number of new users, and as well as at the same time they maintain the cordial relationship with the customers to promote the brand loyalty. Create an all-encompassing marketing strategy. Marketing strategy includes pricing, placing, promoting, distribution strategies adopted by the manufacturers, and there must be a unified approach. All these must be linked together. A promotion campaign must include pricing options. A promotion campaign must include the placing options, that is distribution, nature, availability, and other elements also. All the elements of the marketing strategy must be united such that the sales is increased and the profitability of the organization may be enhanced. Second thing that we want to discuss is the representatives from various departments must need to be focused in such a way that all these unifies to become a best thing. Next, they must also welcome the suggestion and request placed by the manufacturers for next content marketing. It increases this content marketing means in generating short but effective but best words, best content to be designed in an advertisement such that the reader visits the page for a few seconds and gets a good knowledge, get good awareness regarding the brand. The content is valued to be best, and the content writers must be programmed in such a way that within a short space or within a short time they'll be able to elaborate the entire content into phrases. An in-depth analysis must be done by the content writer before writing the content and before building an advertisement. In this class we have learned about various issues like what are the strengths in brand management exclusively. Brand management is a process of planning the brands, implementing the brands, evaluating the brands, and controlling the brand performances to the maximum extent. And there are a large number of trends in brand management. Right from the content writers and email marketers to the traditional vehicles that run and promote the brands. Thank you.